Hi, I'm Kelly Malone for Connection. I'm joined by Mitch Doctor, Commercial Master Trainer for North America at Microsoft. And Mitch, Windows 10 launched in 2015. Back then, Windows users worked in corporate or brick and mortar offices. Fast forward to today, and there is no traditional workspace anymore. So how do modern Windows 11 Pro devices bridge the user experience gaps that we've all run into working from anywhere?
Yeah, and it's a huge issue, right? Because Windows 10 was a product of yesterday, right? And Windows 11 is a product of today. How do we adopt and how do we adapt to that? And that is really where Windows 11 came into play. Windows 11 is super powerful and it is built around secure hybrid work. And the biggest things we had to do is understand that endpoints now exist absolutely anywhere and users can exist absolutely anywhere. So we made sure that all the Windows Pro 11 devices are secured from the foundation, from the get-go. And we do that by securing the hardware, by securing the operating system, and making sure it's secure all the way up to its connection up to the cloud and the information at an organization.
What about that gray area between what a user wants and what IT says someone needs?
Yeah, IT knows what they're doing, right? But users need that experience that they're looking for. So on IT, there's a couple big things, and one, save money and have more time on their hands, right? So what if we can help do both of those things with Windows 11 for IT? Did you know every help desk ticket to just reset a password from an individual user can cost $6.12 for each individual one, not to mention the actual time being spent to do that? Well, what if we can make that all self-service for the end user? Using Windows 11 Pro and the way it works with the users' identities, all that is self-service, that they can reset their own passwords, as well as have other things like two-factor authentication to be able to get in and out of those devices quite easily.
And how does that impact the user experience?
When we think about this is that security needs more security, more security, more security. IT wants everything secure, secure, secure. But we can make it as easy on the end user by using things like Windows Hello for Business built into Windows 11 so that a user, all they have to do is either sit in front of their computer, like the one we have here, and just look at the webcam, or use a fingerprint on a modern Windows 11 Pro device to just kind of get in and out. Why don't we actually take a look at Windows Hello real quick? Would that be cool?
I'd like to see it.
So why don't we go here and we're going to open up a Start and we're going to go into our settings. And from here, we're going to go into accounts, and we do have our account set up here. We're going to just scroll down to sign-in options. And right here, we'll notice it says fingerprint recognition or Windows Hello. So computers on the out-of-box experience will start setting this up for the end user, but if they skip it, this is what their options will look like. So we're going to hit setup here really quickly, and it's going to say, hi. Welcome to Windows Hello. Would you like to set up biometrics? So it's going to ask me for a PIN. Now, I've already set up a PIN code for this, so we're going to type that in, and now we can get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the sensor here, and we'll just touch it a couple times while it reads my fingerprint. You'll notice left, right, up, down, and it's going to make sure it gets a good fingerprint for me.
And it's just from that tiny sensor.
Just that tiny sensor, and on this specific device, that fingerprint reader happens to actually be on the power button. So it's the same button to sleep or power on the device is also the fingerprint reader, and you'll notice it lets that keyboard really be sleek and kind of minimal. So there's a couple ways of locking your computer, and I'm going to minimize this. So we can, of course, lock our computer through the Start menu, through power, and we can put it to sleep or shut it down or restart, or go to our actual username and hit sign out or lock. So that's one or two ways. When we have a Windows Hello enabled camera on a device, we can actually just walk away from the device, and using presence sensing, it'll lock the device for us. Or just hitting Windows and L will lock that device for us, and that brings us right to our lock screen. So let's say it's a new day and I just kind of sitting down on my laptop's on, it's time to be productive, let's get into emails, right? I'm gonna take my finger very easily on the fingerprint, let's get to work.
Wow, and that opened right away.
Right away, and what's great is all the passwords and everything that I need to access all of my company and organizational data is all programmed now into my biometrics. With a single sign-on, I can access company emails, programs, SharePoint files, or anything else for that matter, and literally with one finger.
Wow, that certainly is modern.
I agree. And again, IT gets the security they want, and users get the productivity and being able to get right to work.
Right. Mitch, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for watching Inside Access. You can learn more about how modern Windows 11 Pro devices help you rise above by visiting connection.com/Windows 11.